What's up, CFM? This is Coach Matt, and now I need my kettlebell. Let's begin today by saying it is low and slow day, so it's Wednesday. We're thinking about zone 2 cardio. This is a conversational pace, but it is a pace that you do not stop at, and it does not descend below that zone 2 threshold of about 120 beats per minute as well, okay? So sometimes when we think low and slow, it can have that impression that it's too easy. So we have to keep it in that middle zone, which means sometimes when you feel like stopping, you might have to keep going. And then when you feel like going super hard, you might have to dial it back a little bit. We're looking for that mid-range cardio in the like 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. For most people, that's in the 120 to 145 beats per minute range, okay? So start off with warm up, 3 minutes, your choice, warm up pace cardio, and then we'll take 2 or 3 minutes just playing with the kettlebell. Right, so the positions we're gonna be in are gonna be the suitcase position, the front rack position, and we're gonna be doing some suitcase deadlift and some hang cleans, right? So you can practice each one of those movements as we go through here. So we'll say 3, 2, 1, go, probably before you're ready to start it. And we'll begin with an 80-foot bear crawl. So all the way down, all the way back, bear crawl. We're just 4 points of contact, just walking, right? One of the things on the bear crawl, small detail, but it is important. I'd like to see our hands pressed flat, palms to the floor, as opposed to tented up, right? Or up on the bridge of your hand. It's really stressful on the ligaments and tendons in your hands. A lot of people that deal with carpal tunnel syndrome from a lot of excessive typing or using their thumbs and fingers on keyboards and such. We have to get those hands strong and the wrists mobile, but sometimes they've just taken a lot of beating, and if you put them in that position, they're gonna get sore, right? So down and back on a bear crawl, then you're gonna head out the door for a 600-meter jog. The 600 meters is to 5th Street, then to 5th Street and back, and stay on the near side of 5th Street when you get to the end. When you come back inside, then we're gonna do our single leg deadlift. So single leg deadlift, pivoting down, keeping that core nice and tight, using our balance to control that position. Watch me as I dab my foot, demonstrating a lack of balance, right? Just like so, 5 reps on each side. When you finish that, then we're gonna do a kettlebell complex. So suitcase carry, suitcase carry is like so. So we're gonna do this, walk down as you finish the end of the suitcase sit carry at 400. We're gonna do 5 reps of our hang clean. This does not need to be a squat, just a hang power clean, like so. Switch hands and then switch cleans at the end of it. When you finish that one, then we're gonna do a front rack carry, right? So front rack carry, important here, especially when we got a kettlebell. Look at where I've got this. So I've got my elbow pointed down and away. I've got my thumb about touching my chin. The handle of the kettlebell is almost in line with my mouth, right? This is where I wanna be in the front rack position, and the kettlebell is resting on the crook of my arm. Make sure it's not out here, it's not out to the side like this, right? It should be right tucked in, nice and tight to my body like this, even with a heavy kettlebell. When you are finished with one length of that front rack carry, you're keeping the same hand, and you're gonna do 5 reps of the push press and try to reload to that good front rack position every time you come back down, right? And when you're done, set that kettlebell down and right back to your next bear crawl. Again, maintaining that nice, even 120 to 145 beats per minute heart rate the entire time through. Try not to go so hard on the complex that you have to stop and take a break and let your heart rate come back down. Think about just slowing yourself down while you are in progress. So you can just slow the pace you're walking down. You can slow the pace of your push press down, right? You don't have to do them all like super fast back to back to back. And part of the exercise of this style of workout is learning how to moderate your pace within a set, instead of thinking just like, how can I get this set done without stopping? And then, you know, my heart rate is spiked and I gotta take a minute break before I get back into the exercise or I get into my next movement, okay? All right, that's it for today. Make sure you guys are doing the cool down. 40 minutes. It's a nice long sweaty workout, so we're probably gonna be bumping up close to the end of the hour when we do this, but make sure you're still taking time to do your tissue work and your stretches at the end. All right, that's it for Wednesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow.